Hmm? Huh? Who goes there? Another damned fairy? In this blasted wood. I will tolerate no more interference with our work. Leave or be dealt with. Huh? Wait. It's impossible. Could it be? It's you. We finally found you again. My gods, it's been too damn long. Oh, come, we must rejoice with the others. Our mission is finally complete. Just when everyone was going to give in, we're finally able to bring you home at last. What? Don't you remember me? It's me, Captain Joel. I know I must look a bit different, but it hasn't been that long. I suppose I was clean-shaven when last we saw each other. But I don't think a full beard now would change me that much, has it? I do suppose I've neglected to care for myself all this time, but still, I've never stopped fighting to get you back. And we found you. We can put an end to all of this, throw it behind us, and bring you home. What? What are you saying? It's only been a month? No, it hasn't. Remember when we were sent here on a mission to this forest, and the beast separated us? That's when we lost you. That was an entire year ago. The rest of us got out, but you never made it. The crew thought you were dead, but I never did. I immediately mobilized this force and began trying to carve a way back into this forest to find you and get you back. And we've been doing that for about a year now. We almost stopped, but you're here now, so why do you think it's only been a month? Surely you know that you've been here for a whole year, right? Wait. You look different. Vines? Your eyes? Your hair? Your clothing? You look more like one of them. The Fae that inhabit this place. What has happened to you? What have they done to you? What have you done? You know what? I'm sure if we remove you from this place that everything will find a way to work itself out. It matters not. Come back with us. We'll take you home. We'll finally rid you of this God's forsaken forest. And I've missed you. I haven't slept a day since we lost you. It made me realize how much I cared. So please, come back with us. There isn't much time. We have to... Oh no. It's him. Hurry. Why are you hesitating? You're confused, I get it, but we need to go. Ah, damn it, we're out of time. Here, take my compass. Don't let this place fool you. Use it to find your way back north, true north, back to us, back to your home, back to me. Please, stay safe, and I pray to the gods that we see each other again soon. Goodbye. Damn it. I knew showing them any mercy would end like this. How dare they? They enter my forest, destroy my lands, harm my court, and now they try to take you from me?
The audacity. Human kingdoms will never cease to attract my ire. Such proud and arrogant apes, taking what they deem is theirs. Foolishness. I should have given them no leniency to begin with. That was my error. My benevolence is wasted upon such greed-filled husks. They come to burn, butcher, and steal. Now they've come to reclaim the only thing I've met that redeems them. The hubris of that amazes me. It's no matter. They cannot stand against the Fae even if they tried. They can bring all of the iron in this world that they want, but it will never be enough. Their idiocy will be their undoing. And you came down here to converse with them. Why? Were you curious? Intrigued? Didn't you know it would be dangerous? Well, now you see it plain. Look at what they've done here. They should have just stayed away. Huh? What? How long have I kept you here? Why would you ask me such a thing? Time means nothing here. It holds no dominion over the Fae. Well, you seem more adamant than usual. Oh, I see. That must have been the great captain, the great coward. He told you you've been here longer than you've expected, didn't he? To you, under this canopy, it seems as if we've only met for but 2 fortnights, yes? But upon receiving my pact, you've changed. You're not quite human, but you're also not quite Fae. You're caught in between, and since Fae don't adhere to human time, your perception of it on your human side has been skewed. You've been here with me for what a human would consider a year in their calendar. But to me, to the Fae, you've only been with me here for what would be considered the blink of an eye. I apologize if it seems unfair. I just didn't think you had any desire to leave so soon. I never thought it would matter. How long did I assume you would stay? That's an absurd question. You've entered a pact with me. I am a part of you, as you are a part of me. I am an archfey. The constraints of this mortal world do not bind me. I merely partake in the ones that I choose fit me for any given time. I have not robbed you of time. I have given it to you in everlasting form. I'd assumed that you'd spend more than a blink of that newly found life by my true side. But then again, humanity does not think how we do. And I might have been a fool for assuming otherwise. To think you might have been understanding, different than them. Fine. I'll put it into terms that I think you can understand. Upon making this pact with me, time became nothing to you, unbeknownst to you. The longer you enjoyed yourself here, in my court, the longer it mattered not, as it slipped on by. So yes, you've been here for your year. You have not aged, and you have become part of the court, my warlock. Time escaped you because you didn't look back. You enjoyed your time here with me. And when you're content, that is when time truly drains by you. A pleasure of the Fae. I just enjoyed your company so much I didn't want that joy to end so soon. To tell you would to be reminding you of the life you had before, and not the future you could have had here or anywhere with me. Yes, it was imprudent, selfish, greedy, and immoral of me to withhold that from you. But you know what? If it meant getting to keep you here with me just a little longer, I'd do it all again. I'll be selfish, if it means I get to revel in your presence and keep you by my side. It was only a year. Not like the world has changed without you. Barely enough time to even have a cup of tea in the Fae. Though I guess you may not share that sentiment. There's still so much I want to show you, so much I want you to see, so much we could explore together, so much potential. But I fear my short-sightedness has put that in jeopardy. You are my warlock, and that hasn't changed, and it will never change. But if you feel so strongly about it, fine. Your human friends are free to leave this forest and never face any repercussions for the damage they wrought in my woods, as it pains me to leave them unpunished. And you? You may go if you think what I've done is unfair. But allow me to tell you what you'll be returning to. That human, Joel, a lovely man, yes? I'm sure he had some honeyed words to share with you during your little reunion. Quite the man, yes? Tell me, do you know that I had no intention of letting any of you leave this forest? Your mission? Invade my grove? Steal the natural beauty here of the Fae? Bring it back to your kings and queens as tribute? It's of the highest offense. I was more than justified to let that displacer beast end you all, as you entered his land first. The Fae will reclaim what is theirs, natural and intended. But your captain ran directly into my courtyard. He begged and pleaded with me to spare him, to show him mercy for his theft and the murder of my fairies. I was just going to slay him. Such imprudence. But then he asked to make a deal. And let's say that phrase is a Fae's weakness. So I asked him if he had anything to offer me as a sign of his repentance, mostly in jest. He said, a life for a life of my choice from his company, and that is what he would sacrifice. He thought that I was some evil demon after blood. But indeed I was rather bored. I craved entertainment from this most vile mortal, and the sight of him was ruining my grove. I accepted it. Yet, of all the lives I could have chosen, he did not anticipate that I would choose you. A gamble, a risk on his part. When at first I had driven off that beast that would have ended you otherwise, I thought you would be a nice way to pass the time, a temporary distraction. You mortals live and die in the blink of our eyes. Temporary, as I assumed you would be, I found myself having common ground with you, something I didn't think possible. And it drew me closer to you. For once, I wasn't bored. After that, I grew fond of you. As a sign of that, I offered to make you my warlock. I'd half a mind to think you would refuse, but then you didn't. And it felt new, exciting, and nice to be part of someone, close to someone. And even though I chose you, you in turn chose me back. And everything was new. Little did I know, he, Captain Joel, was infuriated at the one life of many that I chose. He didn't like that I chose you in particular. I wonder why that is. So he gathered his forces and tried to siege my grove. And he's been doing that for the year you didn't know you were here for. It offended me, the very idea of it. I didn't want to see your life fall back into the hands of someone who would offer you up, or his cohorts, so easily as a sacrifice to save his own skin. Such a man would be better off as fertilizer in the dirt. So I spared you news of his return, and I let you live here, and the happiness that you had. Time passed, and I enjoyed it very much. I feared telling you would make you want to leave me. End our pact. Return to a world that saw you less than I do. To them you are expendable, able to be offered up, traded as a token. But to me, you've become so much more than I expected. So much more than I ever would have thought. For once in my eternity, I feel I have a purpose again. A joy to finally offer someone, an equal to share my findings, a hope to give all of my excitement and revelry towards. Someone to be there for me when life once again becomes cold and gray. But I am an archfey. I am lord of the land, and if you think that I am not worthy to be part of your life anymore, so be it. I shall cease explaining myself to you. I would hate to be a waste of that time you hold so preciously. Stay or go, the choice is yours. I don't expect you to understand my reasoning. It's not something you've ever had to contemplate. Eternity. Who would you believe, anyways? Your captain and leader from a life before? Or a fairy king you just met? The choice is yours. I shan't impede on your will. Do as you wish. I suppose all good things must come to an end. I'll leave you to your contemplations, my warlock.